get your little pop. And then I'm going to make sure we're all on mute. I know I really love to use music, but for whatever reason, I don't know, my AirPods are being stubborn. And if the AirPods don't work, then you can't hear me when I have the music going. So yeah, we'll use this as an option, an opportunity to record today. So welcome everyone. I'm showing it's time. Let's go ahead and warm it up, shrug our shoulders. Nice. And then I will do my best, as always in this class, to show you options using just lower body, using just upper body. You always have the option to sit or stand. Let's take a little reach and twist. So again, if you weren't using so much of your arms, you just be kind of getting the twist through the waist. Most of our moves have a lower and an upper body portion. Our strength is mostly upper body, but I will give you lower body options. All right. Let's add a little bit of knee to this. Let's get the legs, picking them up. Right there. Good morning, everyone. It is raining here in Texas. Yay, we need a little rain. It's very, very dry. But I hope you're enjoying whatever weather you're having wherever you are. I don't necessarily love the rain, but we need it. So it's a good thing. All right, let's come into a couple of back kicks. Right here, just kind of shaking out. So everything's 1 minute today. I'm kicking my weights. 1 minute moves. We have 8 minutes of cardio, 4 minutes of strength. We'll repeat all of that and probably have a little bit of time at the end to maybe stand up and practice our balance work. We haven't necessarily done that in a while. All right, my friends, a few more seconds right here. If you are going to grab weights, you can use the light weights when we start our first official move. Coming up in 12 seconds, it's going to be a march, or you could choose to take a sit to a stand, which would be like a squat. In 3, 2, and 1. So if you are going to use some light weights, grab those. So you can march in place here in your chair using arms and legs, using just arms, using just legs. You are more than welcome to stand it up and march or even jog, or if you would like a little combo set to stand. So if anybody would like to get some extra squats in today, feel free to do that as well. So just some options to use. Are you back home, Indy? That's not Rochelle's house anymore, is it? Yay, well, welcome back home. I know you had a great time. That's right, because they're leaving. She's going to Hawaii. Do you get to go for a part of the time? Not this year, because I know in the past you've gone some, right? Yeah, that's right. Rochelle is headed to Hawaii, I think tomorrow. Oh, so jealous. Love Hawaii. I'm going to get back there someday. I don't know when, but someday. All right, my friends, 10 seconds to go right here. Move number 2 coming up. We're going to do a front kick, back kick. We'll turn a little bit to the right in 3, 2, and 1. Front kick, back kick. Right, so you could use just your lower body, or you could get a little upper body action in there. Do be careful if you're using those arms. You don't want to whop your elbow on the back of your chair. 30 seconds to each side. You got it. 5 seconds to go. We'll switch sides. Here we go. Switch it out. Other way right there. Perfect. So mindful moments, my friends, starts next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow. Would love to have you if you'd like to join me for that month of May. Got a breathing exercise, coping strategy, and yoga nidra with each session. We're going into side lunge punching, so we can take it down, down, up, up, or of course, right, just lunging side to side, side to side. Add that punch. Good. Right there. Nicely done. My son, he's a freshman right now. He'll be a sophomore next year. Ooh, there was thunder, my friends. So my son started football practice this morning. Oh my gosh. They take football serious here in Texas. To be on the field at 6:30 a.m. My husband took game, so like I didn't have to get up, but my dogs went crazy because my husband left. so from, I don't know, 5:45 to 7 a.m. when I wanted to get up, my dogs were barking. All right, here we go. Jack it out right here. And you know, the kind person I am, did not get out of bed, just screamed from my bed, telling my dogs to quit barking. It didn't work, by the way. So again, being the kind person that I am, I told my husband, you know what? Tonight, I'm going to go sleep upstairs in my college daughter's room and turn on all these little noise machines so the dogs can just bark all they want and I won't hear them. I don't care if they bark as long as I don't hear them. Oh my goodness. I'm not a good dog mom. I'm like, I love my dogs. They're great, but they need to sleep till 7 a.m. when I want to wake up. All right, hang on right here, 5 seconds. Gonna go into knee pulls. 30 seconds, we'll pull the left knee. Here we go. So again, you can get your upper body into that a little, or you can really reach and pull the arms across, right? Or they can stay smaller, or again, just right here, just using that leg, pull it in, pull it out. You're gonna feel your abs, your obliques, your hip flexor, working it all. 5 seconds, we will switch sides. Here we go, switch it out, other way, right there. Nice, heart rate's coming up, your core temperature coming up. Be sweating a little bit. I am, ooh. You got it. Nice, hang on right here. But you know, I'm like, tell my son, why do you practice after school? And of course, you know, it's hard to get up. Here we go, cheerleaders. But it is better to practice because it is a little bit cooler in the morning. You know, they get it done before school. And I'm like, oh. So next year, only varsity practices in the morning. But they invited my son to work out with varsity, which is an honor because he's a freshman. But next year, when school starts, he'll have his license so he can drive himself to school. So I just have to do this for a month. And then next year, the dogs only bark because my husband leaves. They don't bark because people are awake that early. They just freak out when my husband's not here because they love him way more than they love me. And that's okay. You got it right here. I like to pet them and snuggle them and let him do most of the work with them. We got it. River dance is next. At any time, if these weights get heavy, if you're holding weights, you can put them down. We'll take our knees up and over right here. Or like me, my arms are tired. I'm just going to keep them a little lower. Right? You can still take them up really high, or you can drop your weights. Find what works for you. So I think we had that conversation, Betsy, about like who does most of the work with the dog, you know. I mean, they are my husband's dogs. Like, he is king of the house. And I'm okay with that. They let me pet them when I want to, and they'll come lay in my bed for a little while. And then when I want to go to sleep, I like kick them out. So half the time my husband sleeps on the couch with them. Such a good dog dad. We got it right here. 10 seconds to go. I know Fran and I had that conversation too. Her dog sits and cries at the door anytime her husband leaves. All right, we're going into elbows and hip circles. So if you're not using your elbows, you're going to do just the hip circles. Otherwise, it's 4 elbows, 4 hip circles. Elbow, 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 hip, 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 hip. Good, right there. This is our final cardio move. Whoops, I didn't do enough hip circles that time. And then we'll move in to 4 minutes of strength work coming up right here. Oh, I told you river, did we do river dance? Did I just say river dance? We did it, right? I was talking too much. It's what happens when I don't have music playing. I feel like I gotta talk to you. You got it right here. Don't pay attention to what I'm actually doing. 10 seconds to go. You can either grab weights or grab heavier weights in 3, 2, and 1. Coming into, so if you're not doing upper body today, I invite you to do some squats. Otherwise, upper body, we'll take a hammer curl into an overhead press and back down. So remember, my friends, if you're over here because you have any type of injury, let me know, and I will do my best to offer you options. So yeah, no upper body, stand it up, do some squats, work those legs. Yes. You got it. Nice. Hang on, 20 seconds to go. Everything's 1 minute today. Excellent. So next move coming up is a row to a tricep or a donkey kick, working the hamstring. So here we go. If you're good with the upper body, lean forward, row, tricep. Now you could sit or stand for your donkey kick, and we'll do 1 minute one side and 1 minute the other. So just to show you that, just to make sure any of you doing it, right, donkey kick. You can always place a weight behind your knee as well, or you can do that seated right there. Otherwise, row to tricep. Nice. So getting the back side of our body. So 4 minutes of strength. Good. You got it. 17 seconds right here. Squeeze. Hang on. And then for our 3rd minute, you will either do the other leg donkey kick, or we are going to go into just one weight right here, dropping the weight, our shot put. So knee or shoulder, excuse me, to throw. Shoulder to throw. Or you're doing the other leg on that donkey kick. Now, if you are doing the shot put, we'll do 30 seconds each side. So we will switch arms in 10 seconds. You'll keep going with your hand curl or your donkey kick. You got it right here. 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. Let's go the other way. A little concentrated upper body strength. And then our final move, if you would like to stand up and come to the wall, or use the back of your chair for push-ups, or you can do a prayer pulse or an air push-up. And if you're standing, you can alternate right, left lunges, stepping back. All right, so prayer pulse with or without weights, you could take it here. You could take an air push-up, or I invite you, if you're feeling good today, would like to come up out of the chair. You don't have to move the chair. I just did. Do some push-ups on our chair. You want to make sure your chair is nice and steady. If not, come to a wall. If none of that feels good to you and you want to work your lower body, you could take some reverse lunges right there. So lots and lots of options to meet everybody's needs. Hopefully, you got it. I like a little chair push-up ever so often. We've got 20 seconds to go. We'll get a 30-second shake it out, and we will start back at the top. Do it all again, cardio and strength. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, my friends. So if that's weight work, strength work, didn't feel, you're like, oh, that felt so good, I could definitely do more. You can always go a little heavier on your weights. If it was like, oh, that was really, really tough, maybe go a little lighter on the weights. Definitely have some options. All right, we go again in 10 seconds, starting with our march. Or if you'd like some squats, some set to stand squats. All right, here we go. So you can march in your chair, you can march standing. You could also run if you want it on your standing. And if anybody wants some squats today, some more squats maybe, if you did standing squats already, always add some squats in right there. All right, we got this. The other good thing about music, I don't hear my chair squeak so much. Got a squeaky chair. Can y'all hear that? Oh my goodness. Yes, awaken. 25 seconds to go. And I always tell y'all, right, I'm gonna put a little oil on there so it doesn't squeak. Well, I don't remember until I'm in the chair. And I remember. Story of my life. You got it. 10 seconds to go. Front kick, back kick. A little rocking horse. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, front and back. Right there. I love it. And I love it that some of you are like sitting for some and then standing for some. Perfect. You got it, Fran. Looks great. Awesome. Indy. Oh, Letty. It's so fun to have you at this time of the day, Letty. Retirement. So good, right? Yes. You got him. Doors. Letty's like, party dance. Awesome, Betsy. 3, 2. So which sides? Front and back. I feel like I'm retired because I can work out all day long too. It's my job to work out. You got it right here. Come on, come on. 10 seconds to go. The lunge with the punch down, punch up. In 4, 2, and 1. Let's go. Take it down. Down, up, up. Now, of course, my friends, if reaching up overhead is bothersome, you can stick with down. You can also stick with a cross, or we can take it up. You'll hear the thunder. It's thundering here. I love thunderstorms. I don't love tornadoes. Good thunderstorm. Lightning. Oh, like good thunder lightning storm. Does that happen in California? Do you get like thunder and lightning storms in California? Not so much. Probably not Arizona either, right? You do in Colorado. Arizona, yes, maybe. Okay. I know I got to experience some doozies in Colorado. All right, here comes our jacks. Right here. I remember one day when we lived in Colorado, I think I told you this before. I was going from south of Colorado Springs to north of Colorado Springs, so like about a 30-minute drive, 20 miles maybe. And it was raining and thunderstorming. And then about halfway through, it was hailing. And then by the time I got towards the end of the trip, it was snowing because of that change in like altitude and north to south. Now that was kind of cool. Not necessarily fun to drive in, but kind of cool weather experience. You got it. 15 seconds to go. We're going to do our knee pulls. We'll pull the left leg and then pull the right leg. You got it. Awesome, Medora. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So knee pull, right? You can be as big or little in the upper body as you like. Nice, Letty. Great, Indy. Pull, pull, pull. I like weather. Weather's cool. My dogs are barking, by the way, because it's thundering. I got it. 2 and 1. Switch sides right here. What about in Oregon, Indy? Is there, are you Oregon? You're Washington State. No, like it rains a lot, but not like thunderstorms. Pull, pull, pull. And we have cheerleaders. So we'll take our heel dig out to the side. Here we go, right here. So pull our arms side to side. Really works the shoulders. Remember, your shoulders are kind of burning. You can bring your shoulders lower. To this side right here. So I'll be back for Core Express today, 7 Core Express for Rochelle. If you need a little more core, see you then. Of course, we have lots and lots of classes on the schedule. Yen tonight, lots of evening classes. If you do want to know more about mindful moments, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So right after yin, we will have a pop-up where I'll tell you a little bit about it and then we'll get a little practice. 5 seconds to go. Ooh, feel my arms. 3, 2, 1. Up and over the river dance. Ooh, which can really work the shoulders after those cheerleaders. So you always drop the weights. And then we'll have our 4 elbows, our 4 hip circles. Go into some strength work, and then have a couple of minutes to do a little balance work today. Good. Up and over. We got it. 15 seconds. That blood pumping through your body, so good for us. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. So our elbows, elbow, 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 hip, 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 hip. And so if you're seeing your elbow, 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 elbow. So this is a defense move that we use in box and blast, right? So somebody's coming in with a punch and you're blocking them, coming in with a hit, a kick, and you're blocking them. And it's good for mobility. Good. You got it right there. Nice. 20 seconds to go. Strength work coming up. Keep wanting to not do 4 hip circles. Good, right here. Final 8 seconds of cardio. 3, 2, and 1. Bicep curl or hammer curl to overhead press. I'm going to give you a little option, or squats. So this is what we did the first time. Hammer curl to overhead press. Now, if you'd like to add a little bit of a rotation in there, we take a regular bicep curl, rotate to press overhead, rotate to release. So that option to add the rotation when the weights are at your shoulders. Now, of course, you can stick with just hammer curls. You're still working your biceps and your shoulders, or we add in just that little change of that rotation. Nice. Yes. We got it right here. 10 seconds to go. Row into tricep kickback or donkey kicks on one leg. Here we go. As you bring it down, row it up, kick it back, or single leg donkey kick right there. So you're either working the back of the arms or the back of the legs. Squeeze. It, my friends. You got it. Nice, Fran. I'm guessing Valerie went home. I saw her tuning in from her house last night. I think she was also, I did Tabata with Maria this morning, and I think Valerie was there as well. My Fran always misses Valerie when she gets to leave. Here we go. Then going into either the other leg on the kickback or single weight with our shot put. So Maria said in class this morning, and I think she was talking about Valerie Sims, because I think she was the only Valerie in class. Did Valerie jump out of an airplane recently? I was saying yes. Wow. Yeah, Maria said that. And I was like, you should have that already said. How exciting. I would be totally scared. I don't even love being in an airplane. I'm definitely not taking my seatbelt off and jumping out, but here we go. Switch arms, switch sides, keep going if you're doing your leg. My kids laugh at me flying. So I'm like always white knuckling the seat. And then like when we land, I'm like pushing my foot down, like I'm helping break the plane. My son's like, you know, that really doesn't help the plane break. I feel like I'm helping. All right, here we go, my friends. Either your prayer pulse, your air push-ups, reverse lunges, or if you'd like to come on up, taking some push-ups on the wall or using any portion of your chair, or maybe even just a plank hold on the wall. And I don't mean to say that like just a plank hold, right? A plank hold is awesome work. I just mean instead of a push-up. Oh, Fran, you are awesome. You got it, Medora. Nice, Indy. Oh, I love it, Letty. Letty took it down to the floor. Amazing, amazing. So good. Yes, love it, Betsy. We got it right here. Just 10 seconds to go. I'll take a little bit of a balance work. And then, of course, if you don't want to stand for the balance work, you can stay seated. I'll give you an option 2 and 1. So our balance work, holding the chair if you would like. I hold the chair on the side that I'm keeping the foot on the ground, but it's whatever feels best to you. Knee up, warrior. Knee up, warrior. Now it does look like most of you came up to stand with me, but you can do this seated as well by turning sideways. Knee up, warrior. So it's like a front, a front and back on the same leg. You got it. Just a little balance practice. And then of course you don't have to stand. You don't have to hold on. You don't want to hold on. Good. We got 10 more seconds on this side. But I love having that chair there by me so I can use it. You like this balance work? Bardio, same time as this on Wednesday. Here we go, switch sides. Lots of balance. Don't let Bardio scare you because it's fast, because it does not have to be fast, right? You come and you move at your pace. Yeah, we play that Tabata music and we have that option to move fast, but you move at your pace. And it's not always Tabata music. We do some different intervals. I think Rochelle changed the name officially to Bardio intervals. So we can really use any timing. And I may just play with that timing this week. But it is mostly core and lower body. Every once in a while, I'll put a move in there that gives you the option to come to the floor and work your upper body, but I always give you a standing move as well. You got it. Right here. Nice. 5 seconds this side. Just enough time, not for a super long stretch today, but a little bit of a stretch. 2 and 1. So you're welcome to stay standing and bring one ankle over in kind of a balancing chair set, or you got your chair, go ahead and set in it. You can also sit on the floor and take the 4 stretch. So whatever feels best to you. Oh, it feels good, right into the hip. And then switch it out, other leg. Lean in, push away if that feels good to you. Y'all hear that? Is that coming through? Yeah, like awesome, it's pouring. Trees, the grass, everything's gonna be so happy. And I'm gonna be happy because it is washing out some of the pollen. The oak pollen has been, like my white car is not white, it's yellow. So this rain will be nice to just wash some of that pollen out. All right, let's take a little inner thigh stretch. Take the legs out wide and gently press the inner thighs away. Maybe lean forward if you feel okay doing that. It's into your hips, your inner thighs. And then we'll finish with just a little upper body stretch, all the weight work we did. You reach your hands back behind your back, interlace them. Let's get that stretch through the chest and down the arms. Or again, if you're not doing upper body, you could take a quad stretch, and I could take it as like a long lunge position. You could do both if you like, a little long lunge and your arms. And then if you are involving the lunge, we'll just switch it to the other side. So if you bring that lunge kind of into it, it gets a deeper stretch down the front of the leg. Thank you all so much for joining me. We are out of time. Hope you have a fabulous afternoon. I'll see you back here for Core Express if you like. I think I have us all on the floor for Core Express today, but I can give you options as well. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one.